What's going on, everyone? Today we are going to be talking about my new boat that I just got. It's a 2000 Ranger 518, and we're going to be going over an entire tour of the boat real quick, going over everything in it, how I've got stuff in the compartments and everything, talk about some of the stuff I've got on it, and go from there. So anyways, let's hop on into it. Alright, so first off, we're going to start in the back of the boat. Back here in the back compartment, I have 4 batteries. That's not the back compartment. So back here in the back compartment, I got 4 batteries, one for cranking the motor and the gauges, one to run my electronics, and then I've got 2 for my trolling motor. Along with that, I've got a 4-bank power or Minn Kota battery charger back here to take care of all those. And then in my 2 compartments on the side, this side I just got some extra oil in it. I've got some boat cleaner in it, some wipes in it, and then now some fuel treatment in it. I'm using that StarTron fuel treatment, the enzyme treatment, because this motor is a little bit finicky with non-ethanol free gas. So I'm running that in it to see if it'll help at all. In this other compartment over here, it basically has got my life jacket, some extra tools, call tags, registration, weigh-in bag, flare, measuring board, stuff like that. I mean, the back is basically the boring part of the boat, because it doesn't really have much in it except just some of the basic stuff. I leave the back compartment open in case I've got a co-angler with me so they can put all their stuff in there. Of course, the battery box. Nobody really cares about that much. And then, yeah, I mean, life jackets, all those little tools and accessories, just something easy to use. On the back of my boat is a Mercury EFI 200. It's a 2000 motor. It's also got a jack plate on it, hydraulic jack plate actually. And honestly, I forget what it is. I think it's a Walters. Yeah, I believe it's a Walters jack plate. And the Walters jack plate, right now it's basically working as a manual jack plate. The pump in it is actually bad, so I can't actually use it as a hydraulic jack plate. But it is set to the perfect height right now, so it works good. On my 200, I've got a Tempest Plus 25 pitch prop on it. And this thing, fastest I've got it going with the wind and with the waves, was 68.5. And like today when I was out, I was going like 64. It makes it go across the water pretty good. Pretty good speeds. I'm happy with it. Good RPM. And yeah, I mean, it's been great so far, so I really enjoy it. I would like to eventually get brackets and put power poles on the back, but that may be a while down the road, because first is going to be electronics, as you guys are going to see here in a minute, about my current setup. Alright, so now we are at the console. Right now it's really not that impressive or anything. It's got the old panels on it. It's got some flashers in here. It's just stuff that I don't really care about. This stuff's going to be changed probably here soon. I'm going to get some aftermarket Ashmore Marine product panels for it. It'll be all black, look a little bit better, and just I'll take the flasher out and stuff that I really don't need. I do have a hot foot down here in the floorboard, which most of you guys already know about. I like them. I know some people don't care for them, but it's just something I like. Over here, of course, all my switches, just basic stuff. Got my Livewell recirc and all that. Nothing really special over there. I've got my jack plate height right here on this little, yeah, whatever it is, this little dial. And right here, I've got a Ram D-size mount, I believe. It's a 2.5 or 2.25 inch ball holding a Lowrance Gen 2 Touch HDS 9. So this has a total scan or structure scan transducer. I forget exactly which one, and of course, there we go. Now it's good. So there we go. That's just what I'm using for now. It's nothing special. It doesn't really show that great of imaging. I don't care for it right now. It just came on the boat. So I'm like, why not? I'm going to keep it for now. Use it until I have some money saved up because of one of the upgrades I used it on the front. And then I'm going to buy new electronics. So there's basically the console, nothing special. Let's move on up to the front. Alright, so up here is probably my favorite spot of the entire boat, just because it is so much bigger than my last boats. The deck on it's probably about a foot wider, and it's a lot longer too. So that's what I really like about it. The compartment space is huge in this thing. In the center, well, let's start here. Right here, where all these makeshift call tags are from the previous owner, is a cooler. I've just got some ropes in there right now. Just easy to throw them in there after I get off the dock. And then right here in the center compartment is all my tackle. Well, most of my tackle. I've got these Bass Mafia money bags for all my soft plastics. I got them divided for each bait. This right here, that's creature baits, crawls, Ned rigs, Senkos, all separate ones in there. Nothing that you guys probably really care about too much. I've got a spinner bait box in here, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Plano 3700 boxes, along with a Plano 3700 deep and a Plano 3600, and that's just with all my terminal tackle, all my hard baits, swim baits, frogs, all of that type of stuff. So that's what's actually, I'm missing a box in here too, which is my chatterbait box. I don't know where that is. I'm gonna have to find that. So that's a box that I'm missing in here. So I'm gonna have to get that and put that in here because I was throwing jigs today, and well, of course I didn't have to use them, so I didn't have to worry about getting a new one. But I need that in here just in case I need it. So there we go. Huge compartment space here. I absolutely love it. Locking everything up. But anyways, let's move over to the compartment I'm sitting on. So like I said, this is my rod locker in here. It's very big, as you guys can see in here. I've got, I believe, 11 or 12 rods in here currently, and I've got a few more in my house that I can put in here. Previous owner said I think he said he fit 36 rods in here, which I believe, because it said it was him and his co-angler when they were up on Lake Erie fishing a big tournament. So I'm not gonna have nearly 36 rods in there because I don't have 36 rods for bass fishing. So I'm probably gonna have all mine in there at some point. So probably somewhere around 20 rods in here, but I don't have to worry about space. There's plenty of space in there. Let's move on to the other compartment. All right, next up is this compartment right here, and it's not really any type of fun compartment. I've got some stuff like my throw cushion that you have to have, extension cords, some light posts, a net, and some leftover baits. But in here, majority of what I have is like these boxes right here. I store extra stuff that I need. So like I've got my air horn in here, I've got some tools in here, I've got some insect repellent in here, some bass scent in here, lighters in here, and then I've got 2 boxes for swim baits in here. I've got extra light or line in here, along with a fire hydrant too, because it is needed. Don't mind this PVC for my cover. But anyways, that is what's inside this compartment. All right, so last up is the front of the boat. Right here, I just installed it. It is a recessed Panther foot pedal for my trolling motor. When I bought this boat, I had a Minn Kota Fortrex on it. And if you guys haven't seen the TikTok, head over to Crankin' with Christian on TikTok, watch it. It's got like 650,000 views right now. I don't know how. Why can't my YouTube do stuff like that? But anyways, you'll see what happened to my Minn Kota Fortrex. When that happened, I actually took the broken one over to Boat Things in Gahanna, Ohio. Great guys there. Go there, talk to Dennis. He'll help everyone out. He's awesome there. Went there. He had one Ultrex in stock, and he took trade-in for my Fortrex. He gave me a few $100 for it. I'm like, yep, let's do it. Let's get the Ultrex. So I bought the Ultrex, and it is it's my favorite thing I've ever done to the boat. I was going to make a video today about it being the most essential upgrade you do to boats, but I just didn't end up having time. It is amazing. I highly recommend getting an Ultrex as a first upgrade. I would take it over electronics, honestly, after using it. And as you see, I did, because right up here is a Lowrance HDS 7 Gen 2 Touch. It's just got pretty much just traditional sonar. I did have it hooked up to the US2 to the trolling motor, but I kind of broke that cord. So I've got to get a new cord for it. So this currently is just hooked up. It's linked up with my back fish finder, and I'm just running the side imaging and down imaging from the back one onto this unit for now. But that's basically right up here. Recessed foot pedal tray, my Ultrex, and then the Lowrance. And as you guys can see, right up on the front, I put in some LED navigation lights. I put those on myself. My light posts end up going out, and I was looking at new light posts, and they were like $60, which is ridiculous. And I needed a new mount on here too. So I end up looking, I've been wanting these LED lights. I found them, I believe they were like $14.99 at Cabela's. Got them, installed them, and they work great. They look great. And I'm glad I went with that instead of another light post. Well guys, that is my entire boat that I just got. Only other things that I've really done is on the trailer, I put in some LED taillights. I feel like that's essential because you don't want those really dim lights or broken lights or anything when you're trailering, because you don't have to worry about somebody accidentally hitting your boat or anything. So I put LED taillights in. It really needed them, but either way, whether it did or not, I would have put them on. it's just a good thing to do. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the little bit of boat tour that I got and just showed you guys. I'm really enjoying this boat so far, a little bit better than what I liked my Triton. The storage and everything is complete. I love the storage on it. It's so much better than what the Triton's is. The only thing that I kind of liked better is I think my Triton may have ridden on the water a tiny bit better, but the layout and everything of this boat, the look of the boat, everything is awesome. So I'm loving this boat so far. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already, and we will see you guys in the next video.